welcome to Woodworld. I'm Loren and this is what is coming up today. I interview my granddad and I tell you about some living organisms in the woods. First, for all you mushroom hunters out there, the most poisonous mushroom is called the death cap. Some people mistake this mushroom for an edible mushroom with fatal results. You may think the one with red and white spots is the most dangerous, is the most poisonous mushroom, but think again. Woodlands are a great place for mushrooms to grow, as there is a lot of dead wood for them to feed on and grow on. Here's an example of a mushroom. And here's some fungi growing on a piece of dead wood. This year is a great year for mushrooms because it's damp and wet. There are all sorts of fungi and mushrooms growing in the woods. Another animal that lives in the wood is a fox, because there's lots of food around. As you can see here from the feathers of a pigeon, that there's been a fox attack. Most of the year, adult foxes sleep and take shelter wherever they can. This might be in a hollow tree, under a bush, or in a log pile like this. If you want to see a fox, it's more likely to see one in the woods. A log pile is also a good place to find frogs and mice and other little rodents. Brambles grow in the wood because they like the shade. Brambles like big spaces to grow because they grow really fast and really big. Birds eat the brambles berries, and when it comes out the other side it makes a new bush. This is an example of a bramble bush. All sorts of animals sheltering here from predators like bunnies, mice and other things. Oak trees need lots of nutrients to grow strong. Nutrients is very high in woods, so it is perfect for oak to grow. Here in Rowney Wood, there are lots of oak trees because there is lots of nutrients. This is my granddad, and he's here to tell you about some badgers.
Now, badgers love woodland. They love woodland because they get cover and they get food, and very often they'll build their set, which is where they live, which is a series of tunnels, at the edge of a woodland, usually burrowing into a ditch, so that gives them a head start to get underneath the ground, and there can be perhaps up to 20 badgers living within a set. The woodland provides them cover and food, and in fact here, if we can just show you here, this we think is where a badger was here last night, rooting through this loose soil and tree roots to find grubs, acorns and worms, which are its main diet.
Deer are very difficult to see in the woodlands, but you can see traces of them, such as footprints on paths, and sometimes poo. They may live in the woodland as it provides protection, food and shelter for them. Here's an example of a deer footprint, and just there is a very big deer footprint as well. Did you know some orb spiders make a new web every day? Before they make a new web, they eat the old one to avoid wasting the protein that makes up the silk. Spider silk is 5 times stronger than steel wire. Wire could be made as thin. Woodlands are mainly a great home for spiders, as there is plenty of places for them to build their nests, their webs to catch their prey, such as flies and other small invertebrates. This hole in the tree is a great place for for a spider to make its web. Thank you for watching Woodworld, and bye bye!